You don't care what you're doing to me.
Hi, and thank you guys. My voice to say thank you very much for each and every subscribe, like, and please keep on commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we dive into all things reality TV, celebrity news, and podcasts. I'm so excited to share all the latest gossip and updates with you. Get ready to be entertained and stay in the loop with all your favorite stars. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun content. Let's jump.
Yes, hi everyone. Welcome, and thank you so much, each and everyone who have been watching my video and leaving comment as well and liking my videos. I want to thank you so much, and I want to send out my appreciation for each and everyone who tune in and watch, and I'm very grateful as well. So today I am speaking about, I think his name is Twitch, and the latest news about him and his wife. Obviously we know that he has passed away, but lately, in the latest news, I should say, his wife has went to People magazine, and she have put out a state, like something to do with an article about him and herself, and we're gonna check it out. So if I can go. So his wife's name is Allison, and she's the widow of the late Stephen, which is Twitch boss. Has obviously she has recently faced backlash from some of boss family members and friends following revelation she made during the promotion of her upcoming memoir, This Far: My Story of Love, Loss, and Embracing the Light. So in a People magazine interview, Allison disclosed that she discovered hidden drugs in Boss' belonging after his death in December 2022, suggesting he had been concealing personal struggles. Some of Boss' relative and close association had accused Allison of tarnishing his legacy and exploring his memoir for personal gain. They allege that she enforced non-disclosure agreement, which is an NDA, for these attending his funeral, and restricted access to his children. That is so terrible. Really, really bad. I defend her decision to share these details, stating that her intention is to help others facing similar challenge by being transgress about her experience. Sorry, she hoped that discussing boss hidden struggles can shed light on issues of mental health and addiction. I don't understand how that's gonna help him or help anyone else, because he's not here in this world anymore. And you talking about what he hide that he didn't want you to know to the public. Not only that he didn't want you to know, but now you're making the world know something that he didn't want no one to know. Because if someone don't want their partner to know, I sure know that he didn't want the world to know either. That's the reason why you didn't know. So you revealing something that has happened to him, or experience that he has had or been through before he passed away, is a disgrace. Because you're tarnishing his name. And not only that, those are your kids' father. Why would you tarnish your own children for the name or legacy? Like you are tarnishing their own legacy as well, because when they grow up and they find out like about this, how you think they're gonna feel? In the memo, which is scheduled to release on February 4th of 2025, the situation has sparked a broad conversation about the balance between publicizing personal tragedy. Sorry if I can't pronounce the word properly right now. Oh, tongue tie sometimes. To raise an awareness and respecting the privacy and legacy of those who have passed. And many time, many family member, and I'm so surprised a wife would even do something like that. But many time when someone pass away, many times the loved one, like sometimes sister or brother, cousin, they will go out and they will sell stories for money because they said, oh, the person is not here anymore. So they're not gonna judge me, and I don't care what the world thinks as long as I'm making this money right now. It's more important than whatever, the person would said or would feel, because they can't feel anything anymore. They're not in the world anymore. And I think that's a disgrace for a wife to do that when you have 3 kids by this man, because she have I think one daughter, which is her daughter that she had from previous relationship, and then she had 2 kids for Twitch. So it's a disgrace as a mother to do that, because you are tarnishing his reputation, and those are your kids' father. So I just don't get it. What kind of person would do something like that? Okay, so I am gonna show a couple video clips and read what she said in People magazine as well. So bear with me as I put up clips. Okay. So let me try to go here and there, and I'm gonna go to here and share. Okay. Now.
I've had some major lows, as I'm trying to figure this out and navigate this myself, and I'm very scared to ask for help. And I'm learning how much strength it actually shows when you decide to stand up for yourself and ask for help and finally lean on someone. I know for me, for the last 2 years, I felt like I wanted to get my kids through everything. I want to get my family through everything. And I want to get all my friends and all the fans and all these people that loved our family so much. I wanted to make sure I could carry them and get them through it. And then I realized, well, wait, I haven't taken a moment to also heal myself. And so it's like I'm learning that what he experienced, I want to be an example of now and show other people they can do it. I've had some major lows, as I'm trying to figure this out and navigate this myself, and I'm very scared to ask for help. And I'm learning how much strength it actually shows when you decide to stand up for yourself and ask for help and finally lean on someone. I know for me, for the last 2 years, I felt like I wanted to get my kids through everything. I want to get my family through everything. And I want to get all my friends and all the fans and all these people that loved our family so much. I wanted to make sure I could carry them and get them through it. And then I realized, well, wait, I haven't taken a moment to also heal myself. And so it's like I'm learning that what he experienced, I want to be an example of now and show other people they can do it. I've had some
Okay. Seeing that video, I don't understand how you could say that you went through something. Yes, you went through a trauma. Sorry, not a trauma. She went through a debt. Someone died, and obviously you still have to mourn the person who died. But you putting out stuff that he didn't want to reveal him himself. I don't understand how that gonna help you to heal. How does that help you? Like people having this um judgment about him, how does that help you? I don't understand how that can help her to heal. Revealing someone's dark secret. That made no sense. Let me read some of the comment quickly before I check out the another video that she put out as well. I mean the same one. Okay, so someone said, Allison, this is disgusting. Twitch isn't here to defend himself. Yeah, because we don't even know if it's true. She could say anything. She could be paid money to do what she's doing right now, because it's not like we can trust her to say she's doing it for the best interest of his memory. We cannot say that, because look what she's doing right now. Look what she's putting out, saying that she found. We don't know if it's true. It couldn't also be a lie to tarnish his name, to cover up something another. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep. But sometimes, when you feel, because I always use discernment when I like hear, and I always say body language, but it's discernment, and I pick up stuff, and it just come to me that sometimes certain things is a cover up. It don't have to be true. It could be a cover up. Okay, I'll leave you at that. Let me just continue to read what these people say. I hope my husband doesn't read or publish page of my journal. I told him that this morning. Do I have to write it in my will? That is so funny. But so true. Like, you don't have to do stuff like that. Someone said, traveling said, I hope my husband. Okay, I just read that. Sorry. I think Laurie said, you did everything perfectly right, Allison. I adore both of you so much. I follow you from day one. I was so excited about your relationship. Okay, so this person's praising her. So I think Destiny said, I can't imagine her pain. I'm so sorry this happened to them. Yeah, this is so sorry that happened to them, but what she's coming out with. Somebody says she's, I'm not even gonna use that. I'm not even gonna say the word. I just said what she's doing is disgusting, but I'm not gonna say she is directly disgusting. I'm just saying the situation that she's doing to children father is not right. Her own husband, no. This is such a beautiful takeaway from you, from a herbal situation. You are the ultimate role model for all of your beautiful babies. How can she be a role model by exposing something that happened to him? Like, certain things we need to keep. Like, we don't need to know. Like, when she put it out, the world did not need to know that. She could have kept that quiet.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, what, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other. But it's also not my job to do that. There was a moment I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet. And picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone. because he loved everyone so much. He didn't want other people to take on his pain. I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction.
Okay, so she said she have dealt with ex with who had something like that, and she did not disclose her ex name. You understand what I'm saying? She did not disclose her ex name. That means she don't want no one to know who the ex was. So couldn't you give him, who is now passed away, the same right, like how you're giving your ex the same right, by not saying anything about this at all? And not only that, it's not even about the addiction, because this is not why people are outraged about what she said. It's more than this. And when I read the People magazine, hopefully I would discover exactly what she said. I know what she said, but I want to read it from that page directly. So people don't understand exactly what she have said. So that's why people are giving her praise, like saying, "Oh, she's brave" and so on. But hear what someone said here. He said, and I think probably this person find out. This person said, "This is not brave. This is not helpful. His family say otherwise. Twitch was beautiful soul, dead and gone. Allison, you were not a safe place for him. To tarnish his reputation, and for what? Wasn't he bad enough that he took his own life? Where were the drugs in the whatever autopsy? Was the drugs? Well, I can't pronounce that word right now, and I'm not gonna kill it. For W, I don't trust anything you have to say. All you have done is tarnished your own character by speaking out against him. I would have rather you share a story that we hadn't seen. Yeah. Yeah, something like nice about him and so on. Someone said, Alison, this is beyond disappointing. Something should have left private. Should have not disclosed my deceased husband's personal thought or diary. Okay, so now let me move on. Let me move on from here and go to where I said she did really bad, and let you guys know what she did. And I'm gonna share here. To keep an open one, close one, open one, close one. Okay. All right. I see it now. If I don't pronounce some of the words in good, please do not say anything. Anyway, people don't even be mean to me, so thank God. I'm happy for that. Let me turn this music down a bit. I don't have people being mean to me in my comment section, and I'm so happy about that. It's only when I speak about Megan they try to be very mean. Okay, let's get into it. So, and this is from the People magazine. I don't own any right to anything. I'm just reading for entertainment purpose only. Allison, and I'm not going to say her surname because I can't pronounce it quite well, made a devastating discovery about her late husband, Stephen Twitch Boss, who has passed away, we know, on one of the hardest days of her life. Weeks after the Helen DeGeneres show, producer and long-term DJ, died by S at age 40 in December 2022. The dancer uncovered a cornucopia, okay, I can't pronounce that one too, of the, I'm not gonna say the full word, including mushroom pills and other substance. I had to look up on my phone. Hidden inside his shoes box. I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for his funeral. Recall an exclusive interview with People for its latest cover story on Newsstand Friday. It was a really triggering moment for me because there were a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. It was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. She continued. It was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out, but it also helped me to process that he was going through so much and he was hiding it so much, and there much has been a lot of shame in that, and there must be, sorry. Okay, let's go further, let's go deep in. Throughout their 9 years married, Allison would detail her healing journey in her new memoir titled This Far. Believes she and boss had very honest communication, including about his MUs at night after their children went to bed. He would quietly slip into their guest house to smoke or drink. So she continued, and she said, that was his alone time. It was his time to recharge, and that was also, she said, and that was okay, sorry. But as she combed through his journal, hoping to find clarity and closure after his death, Allison learned her husband had hidden painful secret from even those closest to him. He was wrestling with a lot of inside. Okay, let me put my music down a bit. She said, a painful secret. He was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to meditate and cope with all these feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone because he loved everyone so much. She say, or allude to being SA by a male figure during his childhood in several of his journal entries. He didn't want other people to take this on, he didn't want other people to take on his pain. Sorry. This is a laying on the couch. While she felt betrayed by his while she felt betrayed by his secret, Allison had also gained a new outlook over time. How can she feel betrayed by his secret? She felt, but how can his secret hurt her? I don't understand. hmm Reading Stephen, sorry, I think his name is Stephen, journal, and even going back into the book he had read, and the things that he was highlighting and lining really gave me a better perspective of where he was in life and the type of thing he was struggling with. She said, it did have me feel a lot of empathy toward him and sadness for all the pain that he was holding in. She underscored that she now sharing Boss struggles and the aftermath of his death in hope of saving even just one person who been struggling in silence. It was really hard to put all the pieces together. Through certain discussion, even with friends and things that have been said, reading through his journal, you realize he went through a lot of child and he went through a lot as a child. Sorry, my reading. He went through a lot as a child and never faced it, she say. It's hard to think that he never opened up to someone and wanted to face it. To get through on the other side, I really hope people dealing with the same thing will help themselves out of the shudder and you're going to be okay. Okay, this is my last bit. I'm gonna read about it. While Boss, who died, who was acting withdrawal, showering less frequently, and smoking morning and night, acknowledged to her that he was going through a low period. He was very careful about his wording, she recalled. Mm. Okay, let me go a little bit. Let me read a little bit more because this may be. Let me see what else you have to say. At the time he was closing out 8 years at the Helen DeGeneres show, while also ending a run as a judge on So You Think You Can Dance. Still, we were getting ready for this big year, she said. It seemed like, oh, he's taking a rest period, which he would say he never had. She said, when I would think about my husband at the time, I would think, oh, I love that Rich is such a great performer. But then when he come home, he feels safe enough to be Stefan, she say. I was with him for so long, and that's how he he been the entire relationship. I was like, it's a beautiful thing that he can be both. She said, looking back, she can realize he had two very different personality. What he felt safe being this one, I don't know. So she said the last person in their family to see him alive in his final world. So he was dropping off to one of the kids. And his final word was, I wish I could be your Superman. All right. I'm going to go on Instagram. Because his family is not very happy about her releasing certain information about him that should have kept private. Instead, she released certain things and his family is upset. So let's go in shade room to see what been going on. Let's see what's been going on. Okay. So let me go here. Okay. So she posts a statement. Okay. To fans of Stefan and our family and friends, I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story. Darling, you didn't read your story. I mean, you didn't write your story. You write his story. Because the secret that he died with that secret. He died with it. You expose it to the world. Something that he wanted to go with to the grave. He wanted to put that into the grave. That's why he didn't expose it to you, because he wanted to take it with him. And he did. And then you expose his secret. And now you're saying that's your secret. Your secret is not your secret. It's his secret. And you should have, in order to protect him, who have died already, you should have kept that secret to yourself. Even when you talk about, him buckling the DRUG, at least keep the other bit, the SA, to yourself. Let me continue what she say. Let me start over back. To fan of Stefan and our family and friend, I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story as well as part of my life with Stefan, to help other people. Just like you, I never really knew what happened. And even as I am trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know. So why would you reveal that, girl? If you decide to read the book, so you only put that out in order to make money. In order to sell the book, she did it because now she believes putting out that information is going to make everyone run and buy a book. Simple. It's all about money. She can talk whatever she wants. I'm not listening to what she said. All I'm hearing is money, 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 money. Okay, let me see what she. Okay, it's a long statement. Let me see what she has. I would. I never really knew what happened, and even as I'm trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know. I said that already. If you decide to read the book, hopefully you'll see my intention is to celebrate the life and love. Sorry, the love and life I shared with Stefan and our three beautiful children. I also and also the more complex aspect of both of our life. I hope that my sharing have full story, our full story. Maybe I can help someone else who might see themselves or a loved one in Stefan. In sharing, I hope that maybe they can some catch some I think off the red flags that I missed before it's too late. I think she missed that word out, so my mind just corrected it immediately. Over the course of the last 2 years, I've spoken in details with Naomi as well as Solomon family and the defensive line foundation to better educate myself on mental health issues so that I can share warning sign with others. All of my proceed from this book are going to fund the mental. Don't say all of your proceed because girl, you know you did all of this to make money. So keep some for the kids them and share the rest with people that with mental health foundation. I started in Stefan Honor. Move with kindness. My hope is that we don't need to lose another husband, brother, father, or friend to S. I believe that if Stefan were able to choose, he would choose to have his story told. If it meant saving even one life, he didn't because he didn't mention it. So he didn't chose. You chose for him. Much love to all those who have support our family these many years. Oh Lord. Okay. She just said it. It's for money making. If it wasn't about money making, she would have never put that in the book. She put in that statement. It's like it's all about money. Now she's saying she's gonna put all of that money into the foundation. And who's gonna run the foundation? She. She is gonna, so it's basically her bank account. The foundation is gonna run from. It's her money, girl. If you don't, you better you keep some of that information to yourself because you better you said, I'm gonna give away some of the money to people that to foundation, to mental health foundation that you did not run. Someone else run it, and then keep some for your children. Then I would have said yes. Yes, but she run it. She run it herself. So that and she said she's gonna put all of the money in it. That means all of the money is gonna be hers and in her bank account. And then she's just gonna name that bank account like it's a foundation. So she won't be able to pay tax out of it. Did I just say that? Because if it's a foundation, she don't pay tax. So every single money that she made from this book, she will never pay any tax. She won't pay any tax on it. So she's gonna have all that money for herself, girl. Girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And then people saying, so inner genocide, inner size you, I think that's the name. Sorry. This whole thing made me sick. I mean sad, sorry. He's gone. Why tear apart his name? I was fully supportive about you moving in and being happy. And this at paycheck was not worth disgracing his name. Okay, she mean supporting you moving on because Allison is now dating. She have a boyfriend now, so I I understand exactly what they're saying when she then said she move on, because I checked it and I found out she have a boyfriend, not had she have she have a boyfriend right now. So he's like just another person. He's just like a person that died now, and she move on. So wherever she's putting out, she ain't having any feeling toward it. There's no feeling. That's why she's so cold, because she don't have a new boyfriend. Mm-hmm. She have a new boyfriend. I've always loved you. Just trying to help people feel safe to ask for help and support. I love you too. Okay, that's Allison saying that to her. And she said, I love you too. It's so hard to hear. And I imagine it can't be easy going through what you have been through. Yeah, that's true. And 3 kids. There will be a lot of hate thrown your way, but it's not for me to judge. A difficult situation. It's just so hard to digest. I can't imagine how you feel. So I apologize for jumping to conclusion. Okay, she apologized for that.
Really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so.
Okay, we had to watch that already. Let's see what the fans say. We don't want to hear another word from her. Mm-hmm. Another person said, to publish his private, intimate thought is terrible, an ultimate betrayal in life or death. I agree with that one. If you run out of money, just say that. But you literally made your husband look like something he wasn't, and he can't defend himself. That's the crazy part, because you're supposed to be involved. This is all about money. This is all about greed. Shake my head. No respect. Keep the book. You said enough. She said it. She said it. And another person said, no, we cool. You show your hand, mama. Not reading all that. And someone said, boo, tomatoes. The comment section are so funny. She could have wrote the book and kept it to herself. Yeah, like the bit when she said the essay, she could have kept that to herself. Just you want to talk about him doing DRUG. Okay, that's fine. People suffer from that, and yeah, you can talk about that. But like essay, no, keep that to yourself, girl. I'm not reading all that book. I mean, all that. Anyway, you still dead wrong. Let me read 3 more comments. I thought they didn't find D in his system. They did not find any. Black man dating Ngang Ngang. How did they say it? Let me follow Storm. Storm said, what did Storm call him? I can't remember calling name. Okay, woman, this what you gonna end up with in the end. Mm. And my last one is even if people were going even if people were okay with her sharing is supposed the addiction. Sharing his personal journal page in a book is disgusting as it get. Yeah. And as I said that already. I already said that. So I guess people, everything that I'm saying, people would agree with what I said. And she, what I said, she's doing a foundation, so and it's her own foundation in her name. So whatever money she's saying she's gonna give to the foundation, she's gonna have the money. It's her it's her foundation. That's come on, and then she don't pay tax on it as well. So she's not even gonna give the government any of that money neither. So that is another thing too. So yeah, you know. Mm, let me see anything else about this. Okay, that is it. That is it. Those people being outraged by what she has done. Okay, so I'll leave this story as it is. So last little tips I would say is his real name Stephen Lawrence, who died, Um is American dancer, actor and TV personality. He rose to fame as a contestant on TV show So You Think You Can Dance and became a fan favorite. He was also known as his role in residential DJ on the Ellen DeGeneres, whatever, I'd say the show already name. Um, where he do dance move and captivate the audience. In addition to his work on TV, he appeared in several films, including Step Up, which that's how I know I watch him in Step Up, and Magic Mike XXL. He was married to a fellow dancer, Allison, and together they were as energetic dancers. I mean, dancing videos on social media. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so she also was a dancer, and that's how they met. And as I said, they have 3 kids together, and yeah. So that's the last tips I would say. All right, I'll leave this alone. I've done say my opinion. You guys can leave your comment in the comment section what you think of my story. And if you like the story, you can please like the video and help me to make the video grow into the YouTube stream, because the reason why people beg like so much is because the more you like the video, I should have said this at the beginning here. The more you like the more YouTube like love your video too and push it out so that everyone can see it. So the lack of like it make the video don't really get enough views, and many people won't be able to see my my video. So that's the reason why I was begging for likes and everyone else on YouTube, because we want everyone to see our video. We want everyone to see the message that we trying to put out there, you know. So that's one of the main reasons why we beg like so much. And I appreciate each and every person, whether you watch all my videos or watch part of my videos or watch some of my videos. I say I really appreciate each and every supporter that I receive each and every day on YouTube. For all the subscribers, everyone, I give them a big thank you. One day I will share my story, because as I said, like on here, the person I normally talk about is like Melody's story, and because her story reflect my story. Like I've been through what she have been through, with my husband being a narcissist, and horrible. I've been through it, and I'm telling you, when I tell my story, and I've been through a lot of stuff, like in my childhood that I've been through, and like with what she like this story, I always come up with story that touch me a lot, and this story touched me because I know what it is like to someone to reveal certain things that you don't want everyone to know. Like if you want everyone to know, you would just tell your story. But because you didn't tell it, that means you don't want no one to know. Because he was S. That means he took himself out. That means he didn't want anyone to know. It wasn't like he would die accidentally, or you understand what I'm saying? If he wanted to share that story to get help, he would have done that. He didn't want that story to be out. And he preferred to God to keep it to himself. So I'm sorry for the kids, I pray that whatever money she made from her book, she can use it to help support her kids them as they grow up, because as they grow up, they're gonna find all of these information out on the internet that they didn't need it to come out, but it's out now, so there's no way we can take it back. And yeah, let me play my music to enter out. Thank you guys.